And hello friends, we are live, and we are going to be drawing specific ideas that I have for painting, just doing a little bit of exploration. And I'm gonna try using my free brushes for this. So the idea is that there is a device that can slice clouds. Device that can slice clouds, not slice, to make them how to say it, a device that slices clouds and like makes it possible for like big devices. For example, this idea of mine is to have like this agricultural device, like a machine that's working among these large clouds that are kind of sliced by this barrier. I called it the barrier technology. So I'm going to just work a little bit on just line work, rough sketches, so you can see how these things get created. So these are big clouds that are sliced by the device. I'm gonna do black and white this time. Maybe it will help me get the idea I want. I just want to try having like just a big readability established. And then later I can color over these sketches. I'll figure it out. I don't really know what I want, but it's okay to not know what you want. And this is the essential part of doing art, just sketching. I want to separate maybe elements a little bit. Maybe I just want to just fill this entire part of the screen with dark, so I can have this like big read. There is this huge agricultural machine. So we're doing basically value sketches as far as I'm concerned today. Something like that, like simple, few colors or not even any, to emphasize the scale and just have a read on the image, and later we'll deal with the colors. I can do it, it's not a problem for me. Am I live? Chat replay, yeah. So I'm gonna be doing stuff like this. I haven't done this a lot. I usually jump straight into color, but then I sometimes forget to deal with the basic things, and then I end up polishing a turd, a figurative turd, not a real turd. Let's sample colors. I'm gonna do this, and then this darker. I want to avoid black. Maybe let's have it like a darker color, and maybe one lighter gray, something like that, like this. No. This is already light gray, so we're gonna have white, just white of the paper. I'm thinking about different paper color. Maybe it needs to be good background color. Background color. Saturation less, brightness more. This is 90% gray. This is a light gray, but it's kind of bluish, just to go easy on the eye. And then I'm going to switch between a few brushes to create these reeds and angles. So we're going to just assume that people will know what we're working on. And I'm going to use the eraser as my second brush. So basically, this guy here, it's a big agricultural machine, which is plowing the fields and getting rid of the bad juju. It's a machine, a purifier of sorts. It's a purifier, and I think maybe we'll have just a little small element, like a little craft flying towards it, so we can have a good sense of scale. Maybe I need, yeah, this is dark. It should be made a little lighter. So we're gonna do this. To this stream we are researching and something bit me, damn mosquito. We're researching and making sketches. And I'm also gonna use my own Procreate brushes so I can show them off. Like this one, look at it, it's really cool. But I have to refrain from overcomplicating, so just reads. Birds will let me know when I'm over. Birds will let me know. So I kind of like this shape of the craft because it's kind of reminds me of many other crafts that I've painted in my art for a while. Like with a stalk, like top part, the control part, and down here is the machinery. Okay, this one is looking good. Maybe I want to think about a version that's taller, maybe doing something like this. A wrong brush. I did this on a second layer. I'm gonna fill the iPad screen just so I can have a sense of how it would look on the screen. This is an independent layer. It will show me how a larger sketch would look. Maybe something like this. Like a big shape. Yeah, I'm complicating. Should not be doing something like this. Says he while doing something like this. Maybe then I can use my eraser to cut into this shape. I kind of like this. How it cut into this. Here's me ruining my simplicity. I was like, yeah, we should do this simple. Then proceeds adding some more color. but I want to see a different alternative angle. So you can see like this thing is like cutting into the clouds. Let's see if I can do this on the big cloud. No, I'm overcomplicating it. Again? No, we just delete. We delete. We move. We'll switch to another layer. And we do another one. Like I'm thinking about what this scene could be, what it would look like, what's the format. The format is something wide. For example, like this. And then I'm gonna do like a first exploratory shapes, just figuring out the composition. Designing the machinery. It's gonna have tracks. This is the kind of side view. It's like a big tractor or something like that. I'm gonna figure out a perspective. With just simple, like little gestures. We can erase that easily. But the background will have maybe this thing. We're complicating it again. I'm gonna stick with probably blocks of color with a little bit of color. gradation, just to help me visualize things. I don't like the single colors, I prefer painting with a bit of like smudge and just thinking about which brush to use. And again, I'm going to separate a few colors, values, just directly over the lines. I'll figure out where this cloud is cut. It's kind of the cloud is cut to make way for the machine, so the pilot can just work without any problems. Should also be big. Small details on the thingy. Maybe some little pads or something to let us know how big this is. And the background has this cut. So the machine can go through. Maybe some fun clouds at the top are being cut also. By the way, there's a bird bath that I made. There's a sparrow right on it. I have to get the camera running. Look at this boy. He's taking a bath. Hi, bird. He's taking a bath. We should be very quiet. It's like 2 meters from me. Bye-bye, friend. Orb. No, I kind of like the original idea where there was like a background back here and this cloud felt more distant. Hello, Sangashu. How are you doing? Whoa, windy! Windy! Windeed! So this is very unusual for me to have this like it's something that's not in color. Again, I can do it probably, but I'm gonna complicate the hell out of everything. I just want to figure things out. Maybe I want to put some landscape in front of the machine. Just gentle movement. Again, using my own brushes for Procreate. This one is called Smooth to Spent. And I'm confusing with this, so let's simplify this part. I want the machine to be, maybe I should change the angle. Maybe the machine should be like, these are the front lights and it's just going towards us. But no, I like this profile in a way, but I'm going to erase and try to make a different profile. Oh yeah, maybe there is a like a cut through the clouds in several, like you chiseled the clouds. If you understand what I'm talking about. If you like you took a knife and cut off parts of the cloud to form them. That's what I want to express in these sketches, because I have this concept that I want to develop more. I never developed it. It's called barrier. There are these barriers that can kind of invisibly be controlled, so that, for example, clouds are shaped or moved using these barriers. To protect from extensive sunshine and to provide humidity and stuff like that. Maybe simplify some more. Yeah, I tend to sometimes just jump into complicating things further, so we're not gonna do that. Well, we're gonna try and keep it all well is good. Maybe I did end up using a few more colors than I wanted to. Values, sorry, on this one. Maybe this one has its own wind turbine to power it. Again, we're just sketching, and I want to have small details, so this will look like it's big. I mean, it looks like it's big, but it needs to look bigger. Should have like some small details. Next to the big shape, so maybe there are like little cars running along. Maybe it's tractors with towing stuff. Next to this big machine. Maybe I should have like another like barrier set up here to have another visual element. It's too much. This is good that I say it's too much. It's not that not something that I do much. I just throw everything. Just throw everything. Flip. Let's transform. Distort it a little bit. Yeah, I hope it's conveying this shape of like artificially molded clouds. With these little cuts that happen. Maybe I should think about perspective again. I haven't thought about perspective. I just drew. Yeah. We'll think about it later. I want to create and then think later. Create first, think later. Maybe just a sign of how big this is. Or like a little clouds that are right beside it. Now it's gonna ruin the composition. Maybe just a little hints. Nah, too much. Birds have opinions. It is the tracks that... No, I don't want to do that. I want to have this visible in the background. No, I'll do another one. I'm losing too much. I mean, we're not losing time. It's all good. We have enough time. This is not a... We're not rushing anywhere. Just gonna flip horizontally. Have another. But yeah, let's continue. No, let's keeping. No, let's. I am trying to get my brain around what I want to do. I want to keep continuing maybe this more concrete brush. Maybe I should do small ideas like this. Maybe that would be for the best. And then like have a few lines. Like this big shape is cut very clearly at a parallel angle, and maybe down also. Like something like that. Just a bit more fun. There's another cut cloud in the background. Let's just have a little fun around and do this one in color. So yeah, we can have blue clouds, no problem. Select white. So I hope this is entertaining to people. And if it's not, it's your problem. But this concept I really want to make into a part of my entire, because it just fits the clouds, the technology. It makes sense. Yeah, I remember when I started the stream and I'm gonna do black and white. Yeah, you know, never trust myself. But yeah, look, this kind of looks cool. I can actually remove maybe the lines so and keep my canvas kind of open. This is a very small canvas. Where's the pencil? Some of the pencils that I use. I could do this one, Tilt HB. It's a big pencil, a chunker of a pencil. Okay, yeah, this is very small. I'm gonna like this accidental line here. It can represent. Maybe this pencil would work better small. This is a chalky pencil, very coarse. I need this shape to be smaller. So I have like big, medium, and small. I should make the canvas larger as opposed to making my brush smaller. Look how small this idea is. windy. Whoa. Whoa, stop, smudge. Whoa, 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 smudgy. I think I like this when this shape is very small, because then we have a sense of scale. This yellow is a particular type of crop. Not sure. Maybe this kind of a view. Now this is real-time problem solving. Maybe like there is a big field of some crop. In the background, but no, I think it's too much. Kind of like the open sky too, just a big open sky, maybe like a small hint of additional clouds in the background. But no, again, then we can also figure out some shadow. Maybe something like this. No. Let's say clouds don't throw shadows in this field because they are too far away. I had a single chat this entire stream. Single one. Hello, how are you doing? Am I blabbering about what I'm doing here? Not giving anybody any chance to talk about what they want. Let's see what would happen if I wanted to have a bigger cutout of the cloud. Oh, not sure. Maybe I should put it elsewhere. Like I hope this comes through what I want to do. I really do. Cloud. Lady Noom, howdy. Another blue cloud. Howdy. The second chat this 1 hour stream. You got an ad for Expo mascots because I could see what's up. Ah, damn ads. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But you guys should give me money. I'm kidding. Not kidding. Ads will help get me paid. And the mascots are ugly. By the way, there is like for people who are not Serbian, there is a big expo that's gonna happen in Belgrade. And it's like basically just full money laundering for the rich. Just money laundering for the rich, and our leaders are all being like, yeah, this is our chance to provide opportunities for growth in our country. I'm from Serbia, for people who don't know. And the mascots are just they are ugly as all hell. They're so creepy. They're AI generated. I can swear it on my aunt. They are AI generated. Swear it on Lady Gnome's uncle. No, he's safe to be jinxed. So yeah, I've been working on a small sketch, and I've been in the sun. Should move away. Not sure which one, but the answer is yes. The answer is only yes. Should paint the border. Let's say it's like this. Not sure which one, but all of them who have deserved it. Let's do it like this, yeah. Does this look like you took like a butter knife and cut butter clouds? I hope it does. Like you took a knife and you just formed a barrier around these clouds. Just took it and just chomped at it. I want to spread it over toast. That's a new concept that I told you I was like writing down concepts I had in my head of this technology that in this world enables technicians to basically control how clouds spread, and just if you need visibility or just a little more sunlight, more humidity, just slice through a part of the landscape, and this landscape then doesn't have any clouds on it. You're basically forming a barrier, a force field or force field type over the landscape. Harp, yeah, weather control. Harp. It's just when you want to eat something. Harp. Harp. Wind saber, yes. And the colored dove says goo 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 goo. Is the wind not making it audible? You can hear me hopefully properly. If the wind's too much, you should move somewhere else. It's not too sharp. Burp, burp, burp here and there. Good. Like now. Well, I'm outside. What can you do? This is outside stream. ASMR. My windows are open, so it's fighting in the wind here and the traffic. I do not miss traffic. Absolutely. I do not miss it. Just to remove. I don't miss traffic at all. Thinking of redesigning this machine in the background. I do not, absolutely do not miss traffic. Should be some crops. No, the yellow crop. I always forget the English name. Uljana repica, you know, Sonia. what I want to have in the picture. So basically, yeah, it's like going this way, then going this way. So this machine is now going towards us. Yeah, the awful name. Grape seed. We're not we're not saying the name on the stream. Absolutely awful. So yeah, it's that. There's also grapeseed. Oh, yeah, I partake of it. I use this in coconut oil and olive oil. Canola. Yeah, we can call it canola. We're not calling it the name. Never mind, I'm going to jump into another sketch. And yeah, this is like very, very small. This is very small. Bird is yelling, bird is like, yes, yes, make another sketch. Rah. Oops. Distort. Make it bigger, maybe. Do we make it bigger? Just I ran out of color. I wanted to try a few just without color, just basic. You know, sometimes you need just to just work on concepts. It's sometimes easier to just have. Am I on the new layer? Yes, I am. Today's stream is just concepting. Could you grab the bird and kiss it? He's far away. There is one that's close to us. He's going bird, bird. I'm gonna do my best to grab it and to smooch it. Oh, bird. Who is he? A sparrow. He's a little sparrow champ. Has opinions. But all this time I've been using my own brushes for Procreate. If you like the look of this, again, brushes won't make you a better artist. They will just provide a few extra tools that might help you have a better time in digital software. And the brushes that I'm drawing with are free. These ones, there is a free collection that you can try. Yes, wind. A free collection of brushes, like 8 or 10 of them, that you can try to see if you like this type of brushes. Because if you don't, it's all good. It's better to know it up front and not spend money on a product you don't like. And I'm absolutely okay with people not liking my brushes. I tend to paint a different way. I don't like using shortcuts a lot. I don't like resizing my brushes constantly. And messing with like a bunch of controls. Ooh, there is a sweet little bug on the iPad. Hey, bug. Sorry for the sound. I don't want to hurt it. It's cute. Silly little bugger. Hey, bug. That's how you talk to stalkers. Hey, bug. Just blow him away. Imagine if someone said hello and then blew you away. That's hello, Julie. That would be traumatizing. Not at all. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. I made a bird bath. And it's important. We have an occupant and the bird bath. Ah. Second or third bird that flew in while I've been streaming. I made a bird bath. I'm overcomplicating this again. Yeah, they land sometimes. I want to present this as a large, huge scene. That's a challenge. There should be a hover cat here. Yay! cover seal. Horp, 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 horp. Horp, 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 horp. Hello, Skill. How do you do, friend? The cat's being in the foreground, just looking at the large machine working. Glad you see you're back streaming. Hope you're doing better now. Oh well, I am doing better, definitely. I don't know still if I'm safe. That's gonna depend on my next checkup. I'm doing well, slowly arding as usual. Yes, that's good. I have a few more tests to run to see if I'm safe. But compared to 5 months ago, I'm a completely new person. Finger crossed the checkup shows some good news then. I'm going to have to switch places quickly. Whoop! To get out of the sun. I accidentally ended up in the sun some more, even though we can't see the sparrows that come to bathe in my improvised sparrow pool. I made a sparrow pool for the birds. It's very hot here. Oh. Finger crossed the checkup shows some good news then. Oh man, trust me, I have been wanting that to happen. Absolutely. I need good news. I mean, again, I'm much better than I was. I'm comparing with how I could have been. I'm more than good. But still, it's tricky. I'm glad that I'm in a good enough mood to actually paint. That's like a big plus. That's really a big plus. It's been good to Just be normal. Now the hover kitty is kind of screwing up the scale. We'll figure it out. Maybe I want to just completely have the clouds cut just until here. And I had it good at some point, but I think I screwed it up a little bit. Like, it should be like a big expanse. And there is this big machine in the background. Maybe I should do this. It's like a big harvester, hover harvester type of a design. But his job is to purify the land. Need to simplify it a bit. Thank you, Skittle, for the good wishes. If I had any admins, I would tell them to shut you out. We don't have admins on this stream. I'm not sure if I have admins at all. Maybe Lady Gnome is an admin. an administrator, like a mod, sorry, not admin. Maybe you're a mod, I'm not sure who I modded. There's this bird that's chirping all the time. I wanted to shout. I wanted to shout. Ah! I did a little shout out to our friend Skill. Bird cribs bread. Do the clouds on this one also look like they are cut with a cloud butter knife? I like this new concept, it's fun. Yeah, now it kind of looks. There's this car in the foreground, giving me some more sense of scale. That's a shouty little sparrow. He's like flapping his wings and shouting. Do we want to have a person in the painting? Ah, we don't. Maybe they're just opening the doors of the car. Nah. Chirp, 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 chirp. It's one little chirper. By the way, if somebody has something to show on the stream, if you want, you can send the link. Let's not spend too much time on a sketch. I feel I've been ruining it. We'll figure something out. It should be bigger, like. I don't know, I kind of want this scene to be large. Been spending too much time on it. How long are we streaming? Oh, almost 2 hours. I definitely started like, oh, let's do quick sketches and let's, quick, and then ended up again overcomplicating things. Let's try in the next 15 minutes, let's do more. Fill up the page. Tractor or golf? That's always a question in my book. You never know. Tractor or golf? No one knows. Maybe I should soon end the stream because I'm slowly getting hungry. It's here. This machine is getting out behind the cloud. I'm not sure still. I'm not sure about it should be this big. Or maybe I should take a break and continue working on this idea some other time. But let's not yet. I just overpaint. No, let's remove it. Pet a bird. A bird has been petted. switch a brush a little bit. I already get a few good ideas in, I think. Magpies are going quack, quack, quack. I'm gonna try to get one more in. Tap, 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 tappity tap. And this one, we're going to make a tunnel through the cloud where our machine is going to This might be a fun little idea. We got a pet a bird. This one has a car, a cloud instead of a rear wheel. Let's see your battery life. 25%. We're good. And this one floats. On a cloud. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe you should do, let it have a wheel, like a huge wheel. Or something like that. Not sure. I'll figure it out some other time probably. I think this could be an interesting idea for painting. If it's not readable, that's the issue. I'm not sure if this tracks. Let's see, how much undo can I do? A lot of undo. house, a village or something. Maybe the barrier is only forming on this one. It's opening a portal through the clouds. I'm getting hungry though, so I'm thinking about closing the shop for the day. Maybe continue a bit offline, just to avoid any pressure and any like things that come with online streaming. Just to make mistakes. I think this was constructive stream, because this is a big issue. Not issue, the problem solving is like a big part of doing digital art and creating pictures and paintings. And through all of these, I think I managed to solve a few issues in my head with what I wanted. I'll never solve issues in my head. That's for sure. I would love more interactivity on the stream, but I can do this too. It's not a big deal. It is actually, I think, this one looks good. It kind of has the scale. Even though this is very rough, I should probably drag some elements around. Do a bit of a repainting. I'll put a village closer before I go. is a dramatic perspective switch. We'll see what ends up from this. Magpies are being chirp, 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 chirp. I'm not sure if I'm gonna publish this. I'm not sure about it. I went with simplified ideas, but I started complicating them again. Okay, I'm definitely identifying problems that I need to work on. As the first few sketches were really nice, and then I went into overcomplicating things. Now when I resize this one, I see it screwed up. There isn't any readability. It's all lost. Should have taken Done, taken, whatever I wanted to say. Stuck with smaller sizes to work on. %, of battery left. I'll have enough to maybe some work on this one like a minute more, and then I think about the rating. Yeah, for example, this one is better now. And I ran out of space. Should have probably resized the canvas. And move this one. Now when I zoom out, I see that it looks better now. Even though I need to figure out where my painting starts. Even though I need to rethink some of the areas. But I think it's better now because it shows a kind of cloud tunnel that's being made for this vehicle to pass. I'll figure it out again, as I say. But it's cute. Maybe there should be like the village in a foreground like this. So there is like a village and then this huge thing going through clouds in the background. And the village is tiny on the picture itself, so this makes this look larger. The perspective is kind of distorted. I kind of like that too. I think it will be good. It will be good definitely after like zooming out and seeing the bigger picture. It's definitely looking better. I might continue offline. I should stop expanding the picture. Just start expanding and making more elements. I shouldn't do that. Just make it, put it in a viewport. See how I would love to create it. Okay, let's call it a day and let's try to raid somebody. This is my Twitch, not camera, Twitch. RAID channel, we have 6% of the battery. Void Brush is live, Shamatata is live. Void Brush, I haven't seen him for ages. I have like 2 people watching, probably 2.5 hours. RAID channel, we're just gonna RAID Void Brush. Start RAID. And then eight people, that's okay. 8 people, absolutely acceptable. Okay, see y'all. Bye bye. How do we end stream? Where is the raid? I don't see anything. End broadcast.